Yo, 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 what is going on, boys? Let me move over so you can see that Christmas tree. But it is your boy GZTV back with another review video. And today we have another album review. Um, we have the ASAP Mob with their first Cozy tapes. You know, I've always liked the ASAP Mob. I've liked ASAP Rocky and all that stuff. I just haven't had a chance to really get into their albums and stuff like that. So we're going to get into one of them today. And we're going to do a review of the other tomorrow. So yeah, here is about the album. And then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. ASAP Mob's Cozy Tapes Volume 1 Friends is the second mixtape made by the collective. The Friends in the title is a phrase commonly used on ASAP Mob's V-Lone clothing. Um, Before his death, ASAP Yams was working on a project called the Cozy Tapes that would pool the talents of ASAP Mob. Rocky's compared to Rough Riders Ride or Die Volume 1 and the Diplomats' Diplomatic Immunity. On July 21st, the ASAP Mob made its network television debut on the Late Show with Jimmy Fallon to officially begin promoting the tape. On October 27th, ASAP Rocky took to Twitter to drop telephone calls from the tape and to announce that the project in its entirety would be officially released on October 30th, 2016. So let's get into the first track, Lamborghini High, one of the best tracks in ASAP Mob history. ASAP Mob seized the day and get Lamborghini High in honor of their late mastermind ASAP Yams. Yams founded the mob with ASAP Bari and ASAP Ills in 2006, managed its label ASAP Worldwide, and handled A&R and executive production. In January 2015, Yams passed away at the age of 26. The death was ruled an accidental mixed drug overdose. The coroner found opiates and Xanax in Yams' system. Rocky told the New York Times Yams always had a struggle with drugs. That was his thing. The summer before he died, Rocky and the mob put Yams in rehab, but he didn't stay sober for long. A year after Yams' death, on what the ASAP Mob has dubbed Yams Day, the crew unites to pay the respect to their beloved friend for how much he inspired them. On July 21st, the ASAP Mob made its network television debut on The Late Show with Jimmy Fallon, performing the song live. So yeah, that was dope. Next song is called Crazy Brazy. Crazy Brazy is the third offering from ASAP Mob's Cozy Tapes Volume 1 Friends album. ASAP Rocky revealed the single on the MTV Labs launch September 30th, 2016. He also gave an update on the upcoming album, stating in an interview that it will be called Friends Minus. Oh, it's called Friends Minus. Okay, I think I got the title of the video wrong. Anyways, the next song is called Way High. Rocky teams up with stoner icon Wiz Khalifa to make a track dedicated to drugs. The duo are accompanied by vocals from LA rapper Buddy and singer-songwriter BJ the Chicago Kid. The track features references to cocaine, lean, cannabis, and LSD, all of which Rocky has previously rapped about on tracks like Purple Swag and LSD. I love Rocky, and I know this about him. This song has been in the works since December 2015 when Wiz and Rocky went on tour together in Europe. Moving on to Young Living. The production on this song is done by Canadian producer DJ Smokey. Smokey gained some attention after producing for Semi, as well as having beef with Space Ghost Perp, more than likely how ASAP Mob found him. This beat perfectly sums up this album, leaned out and cozy. A video from April 2014 shows Yams hitting his bong listening to the song for 2 minutes, suggesting this was a cut personally selected by Lamborghini himself. R.I.P. Yams, legend. Let's move on to the next track, Nasty's World. Really not much to say about that track, actually. Let's just move on to Money Man. I love this song. This song is fire, dude. Money Man was featured on ASAP Rocky's 12-minute short film alongside Put That On My Set. The grainy black and white clip features a mix of video footage and still photography centered around a butterfly drug empire. The butterfly symbolically replaced drugs. In this world where guns are often drawn and loyalties are tested, the short film was inspired by the 1995 film La Haine, which starred Said Tagmoya. I don't know how to say his name. It only makes sense that Tagmoya would also graced Rocky's film as his friend turned foe. Next song is Put That On My Set. Producer Lil Owery incorporated the often sampled Brothers Gonna Work It Out by Willie Hutch to create a smooth melodic jam featuring UK grime artist Skepta. The music video was featured in a two-part cinematic piece along with Money Man and can be found on YouTube. Next is Motivation Foreign. This is a skit, so there's not much to say about it, but we got London Town. London Town is the ninth track off the ASAP Mob first collaboration tape, Cozy Tapes Volume 1, Friends, minus. In this track, the artists talk about traveling all around the world on tour, knowing new culture and people from different countries, and how they are new to this style of living. Moving on to the next track, we have Runner. Runner is one of two tracks released on October 27th, the other being Telephone Calls. It's one of many occasions on which Lil Uzi has teamed up with members of the mob on a song. Notable examples include Uzi Gang in the remix of New Level. It's also the fourth time Uzi has collaborated with Ant. The previous three times include DJ Nick's 187, Tayyib Ali's Drop, and Whippin'. Lil Uzi has been seen frequently with members of ASAP, notably at Rocky's Fashion Week party. So this was before Uzi and Rocky became friends, obviously, so that's why they're talking in that way. Next is Bachelor. Bachelor is a rich boy anthem highlighting the luxuries that come with success in the industry, such as money, jewelry, women, cars, and plenty more. The track features none other than two of the most acclaimed artists to come up in 2016, Lil Yachty, Made in Tayo, and of course, one third of Migos, Offset. So the last song is called Telephone Calls. Telephone Calls is the first collab between ASAP Mob and Tyler the Creator. ASAP Rocky and Tyler collaborated before on What the Fuck Right Now and a Golf Media Freestyle. Also, the first collab with Playboy Cardi, a newer member of ASAP Mob signed to Rocky. So, yeah, that's pretty much what the song is about. And RIP Yams, he was an absolute mastermind for the brand and for the fact that ASAP Bari came up with V-Lone is so dope. You know, they're very iconic. They're a very iconic hip hop group, and not a lot of people want to give them credit for that, and that's why I'm kind of reviewing their albums because I'm obviously aware of a lot of their members. I mean, not a lot, I guess. Excuse me. But because before this, I only knew about ASAP 12E, ASAP Ferg, and ASAP Yams, and ASAP Rocky, of course. I only knew about four members before I started listening to them, and so the Cozy Tapes Volume 2 is coming tomorrow. I'll definitely give you guys a review tomorrow before we listen to some of the new music tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, great album, great features. You know, ASAP Rocky's fire, Lamborghini High was amazing. ASAP Ferg's on that song was absolutely phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed that one. Um, yeah, the ASAP Mob did their job, you know, showcasing a lot of their talents, a lot of people that we might not even be aware of as much, like ASAP Ants, you know, ASAP Bari, people like that. You know, not a lot of people give them their respect, but this album kind of allowed that to happen. And they did this all in memory of ASAP Yams, and I think they did a great job at pretty much memorializing his name. He was a very legendary guy. He's a very underrated guy in hip hop. He birthed a lot of guys in ASAP. Matter of fact, him and Ills pretty much birthed that whole collective, and it's amazing to see what these guys do on a collab tape of such a grand on a grand stage because obviously this isn't their first tape but they went on Jimmy Fallon for this, so like you or Jimmy Kimmel, one of the two, but they were on such a big stage and they definitely performed. You know, they got great features on here, they all did their job pretty well. They added some different flavors. And obviously the vibe is like cozy, which I really like. I think that's pretty cool. Like leaned out, drugged out. I mean, kind of sucks because that is how ASAP Yams unfortunately passed away. But you know they wanted to give that vibe. Does Apple Music have anything to say about this album? Cozy Tapes, do they have anything to say? Let's see here. A hypnotic, diverse tribute to Yams, starring ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, ASAP Nast, ASAP 12e, ASAP Ant, and Skepta. I also forgot about Nast. Nast is another very underrated talent that is a part of the ASAP collective. But yeah, that is gonna do it. I mean, I don't have too much else to say. You know, later tonight at 11 o'clock, whenever the new music comes out, that's when the new music comes out in my time zone. So if it comes out at midnight in your time zone, don't be worried or anything that I get music earlier than you. It's all about the time zones and whatnot. But whenever the new music comes out in your time zone, just tune in. We're going to be listening to that Roddy Rich baby. I love that. Dr. Dre is hopefully dropping an album soon. Hopefully Kendrick's dropping an album soon. Maybe Playboy Cardi, maybe Lil Uzi Vert. There's a lot of people that are set to drop this month, and you don't want to miss any of that. I cover all the newest music releases. All the big ones anyways, all the ones that I care about personally, and most for the most part the ones I care about are the big music releases. But anyways, this has been Cozy Tapes Volume 1, Friends minus Friends. I think that's what it's called. I keep getting the name mixed up, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed my recent reviews. I'm pretty much doing this all week. This Sunday I'm thinking about doing Frank Ocean Channel Orange, but I will have to see which albums I want to do there. Uh, Leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, it has been your boy GZTV. Um, Hopefully I get a horror movie watched tomorrow so we can get that review for Saturday. I'm thinking about watching Scream 2 because there's a thing on YouTube where you can watch it without ads. I also just got YouTube TV, so I'm thinking about looking at their catalog, kind of getting into that stuff. I probably will. That'll be a fun thing to do tomorrow. I'll just explore, see what they got on there. But I will see you guys tonight, later on tonight, for that new Roddy Rich. It's going to be fire. It's all sorts of verses. It's going to definitely be on my top 50. I'm already guaranteeing that position. And you guys don't want to miss my reaction to my review. I think I'm a pretty avid music listener, so I will give you guys a pretty honest review on that. But anyways,